There were officers on the ground. It was carnage. It was chaos.
January 6th was the culmination of an attempted coup.
President Trump gave no order to deploy the National Guard that day.
Never before seen video documenting one of the darkest days in our country's history. Tonight, the explosive new evidence and testimony about what was unfolding in the West Wing while the U.S. Capitol turned into a war zone. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Maurice Dubois. Tonight's highly anticipated primetime hearing is the first time we have heard from this committee that spent nearly a year investigating the assault on the Capitol, interviewing more than 1,000 witnesses.
CBS 2's Alice Gaynor is here with the stunning testimony. Alice?
The Select Committee says this was an attempted coup, a 7-part plan to overturn the 2020 election, and that former President Trump oversaw it. We saw taped depositions by those who worked in the Trump administration, including his daughter. They also played new video of the brutal attack, and we heard 2 witnesses testify live, including a documentary filmmaker tracking extremist group Proud Boys, who the panel says led the attack.
We just had protests. C-circle, breach the line. We need backup.
A video timeline of the breach of the Capitol on January 6, 2021. Featured previously unseen footage as police struggled to contain the violent mob.
President Trump summoned the mob, assembled the mob, and lit the flame of this attack.
The Select Committee says former President Donald Trump was at the center of a criminal conspiracy to defraud the United States. They played taped depositions by former Trump administration officials.
I made it clear I did not agree with the idea of saying the election was stolen and putting out this stuff, which I told the president was bull. I did not see evidence of fraud.
I respect Attorney General Barr, so I accepted what he was saying.
The committee learned that the Oath Keepers set up quick reaction forces outside of the city in Virginia where they stored arms.
Members of the far-right Proud Boys extremist group and members of the Oath Keepers, an anti-government militia group, have been indicted on seditious conspiracy charges. The committee says they led the charge. A British filmmaker testified live about video he shot of both groups before, during, and after the riot.
I documented the crowd turn from protesters to rioters to insurrectionists.
A Capitol police officer who suffered a concussion that day also testified.
At that point, I had blacked out, but the back of my head clipped the concrete stairs behind me.
When she came to, she got back up and went back on the line. She described seeing fellow officer and New Jersey native Brian Sicknick injured. He later died.
He turned just about as pale as this sheet of paper. And so I looked back to see what had hit him, what had happened, and that's when I got sprayed in the eyes as well. What I saw was just a war scene.
The committee has interviewed over 1,000 witnesses, but several of Trump's allies have fought subpoenas, including House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy.
It is a smokescreen for Democrats to push their radical agenda.
We swore an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Tonight, I say this to my Republican colleagues who are defending the indefensible. There will come a day when Donald Trump is gone, but your dishonor will remain.
Last May, Senate Republicans blocked the creation of a nonpartisan committee that would have given both parties subpoena power and delivered a report by the end of 2021. The House Select Committee's next hearing is Monday, with several more this month. Maurice and Christine.
Okay, Alice, thank you.
And the hearing brought people inside the room to tears,
including the longtime partner of Capitol Hill officer Brian Sicknick. Sicknick grew up in Middlesex County, New Jersey, and as you heard, he died after confronting the rioters in the insurrection. And stay with CBS 2 and CBS News New York for continuing coverage of the January 6 Capitol assault hearings. See the full videos. You can see them at cbsnewyork.com.